What is going on, everybody? Powell here, and welcome back to the next episode of OpenTTD Season 2. So last episode we built this nice monorail line right here, where our trains are making a little bit money, 666, very nice definition number there. But yeah, we built this monorail line right here from at least Boberforst towards Hilwijk here and all the way down towards Bovenwater, which actually is next to a nice water line. It's building a nice waterfront here, I think. Looks good. Town is very big, 78,000 inhabitants, with the bus stations overflowing with passengers, which was kinda to be expected. Yeah, overall I think it's like 12,000 people waiting at a few bus stations right here. Could always build some more buses, put some more buses on these lines, but I don't think it will make any form of impact. Actually, I still want to do that, but I need to find a depot first. We do have a few bus stations right here, and we should have somewhere a depot nearby. Looking to see if I can find it. End of the year report, not interesting right now. Normally you should see something like a end of the road sign or a segment of road going into a building. Ah, there it is. Yeah, that was not right. Let's see, we do have a few buses going also around there, so we do have 5 buses on this line. Let's group them by shared orders. They are all sharing these same orders, at least for this one station right here. Let's check this one as well. It's the same. Yeah, so it's the same 5 buses here, so we can just clone any vehicle. And I'm gonna triple the amount of buses on the line from 5 to 15, and then again let's check in with all these stations. I think few are a little bit below 2,000, 2 are above 3,000, one's above 3,000, so that's Bovenwater Central there. I'm gonna check it at the end of the episode, see if those 10 buses make any kind of difference. If so, then I'm gonna put some more buses on the other stations as well. But yeah, we built this line. For this episode I want at least, we take a look at the map of the world. We built this entire line right here down to the south, and I wanted to do the same up here. And looking at the map right here, it's fairly flat terrain, so that should be quite an easy task to do. Going from, I think from here towards there. Doesn't really matter if I choose this station or this station. I'm gonna check with the rest of the lines before I make a decision, but I also want to make a line from here to there. Both are maglev train lines, so that's from here towards there. So that should fairly be easy. I'm saying full of confidence, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this spur up here. And I know it might slow down trains ever so slightly, but that means that trains coming from this station are forced to go to the through this depot. So that should help with breakdowns and whatnot. I'm gonna lower terrain ever so slightly here and here, and then I'm gonna tunnel right there. That will be in line up here. Only this bridge wasn't in the way. Sorry. I'm gonna build a new one in a moment. Let's make this first connection in here, there. And some signals already down this way with a line going there. Past the arable farm right here, and then we go out in this direction, and then see the rest later. Let's finish at least signals here and here. Yeah. Do it in the right direction, and then build a new bridge for them. And let's make a nice suspension bridge. It's better than the old wooden bridge. And I'd like some variation with these different kind of bridges in the town, like here, with the cantilever, the tubular bridge, the old wooden bridge right here. I think it's a wooden bridge. Land information. There's a steel steel girder bridge. Do I want this one right here? F2 Cyclops. Yes, I do. Yeah, please go away. Let's check actually. Available trains. Manage list. Replace vehicles, of course. We are not using any diesel trains anymore. So you can stop those. We are using this, and then we can change it towards this one right here. It has a lot more horsepower, like 20%. More top speed, slightly higher running cost, and of course less reliability. But as always with these new trains. So yeah, I'm gonna replace all my old vehicles. Replace all vehicles, and that's already excuse me, one and done. Nice. Alright, let's finish this connection up. We are going up in here in this direction. You now accept passengers. That's very nice. You have a very small train up in the station right here. Ah, I can see my mistake. If you can see it as well, let me know. Yeah, we do have some... Where are you lost? Interesting. We missed one tiny piece of connection up there, but I think it's fine. He's not constantly fully loading, so I know it's slowly loading down a little bit, but it doesn't really matter. And my last train has found its way back in itself. Nice. Let's go up here. Yeah, we can go up there. That's nice. That means we can go down here. Perfectly fine. There we go. This direction. I was looking at this hotel right here and thinking to myself, should I make a station right there? It's not really in a nice spot for a decent station. Or what I could do, Oop, I was thinking maybe put some sort of a sideline on there with a smaller station, and then let them only stop on one-way trip. Could do that. Not sure. We need to go there. We have a station. We have a city here. Which kind of... Yeah. We are gonna hook the Huiselberg onto the line here. Yeah, let's do 8. 8 is fine. And then we can, of course, a bit more. Oh. No. Come. I want here, and then I want a crossover here. And then we can go a little bit in this direction there. And then definitely up there. You can go there, that's fine. But this is fine as well, nice. You go there. Move all these pieces up in here. Move these pieces as well, by the way. I'm gonna go down the hill a little bit earlier. It's fine. Like so, indeed. Yeah, perfect. That's not perfect. This is perfect. Yeah, that's better. Definitely better. cross over here, of course, and then we need some signals later on. Then let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna slightly alter this hill. That's not slightly altering the hill. It was a little bit too much. We can go there, and then let's stay on this elevation for now. Up till somewhere here, I think. I want to go here eventually. So let's see where we end up. Gonna do this. And we can go there, down there, and that's indeed fine. And then same in here, we can do up here. And then this is an easy connection, of course. That's always easy. And I'm gonna bridge this. This nice looking building is slightly very much in my way. Yeah, now I'm gonna bridge it. Just a small bridge. There we go. Signals, yep. Signals, yep. Should all be fine. It is indeed. More signals here and here. Two-way signals facing into the station, so trains can use all directions, and then a depot there is fine. And then we have a depot halfway here, and then we do have a depot there indeed, after coming in. Yeah, not on the way, that's fine. Yeah, that isn't a very long way, so that's fine, that's fine. Yeah, and I need some vehicles, so the left two Cyclops. We only have an 8-lane station here, so need to keep that in mind. It cannot clone other trains. And you can go from here to here to Oosterheuvel, indeed. It's gonna be a busy station, so I'm hoping it can keep up with the demand of trains, and then you go there, and I think I'm gonna put 2 online for now. This station won't be too busy anytime soon, and this station here is quite busy, but we already are servicing it with now 24 trains. But it should be fine. That should be fine indeed, and let's see how much people are waiting here. No, not so much. Not so much. 9 trains only on the train. What are you complaining about? Waiting for a free path. Where are you? You are waiting here for a free path. Honest to God, I'm not sure how you got here even in the first place. How the hell did you end up in this track right here? Yeah, you sure cannot reach Permelbergen indeed. I'm not sure why that is. But let's follow him along ever so slightly. You are now going in this direction. Going into the depot there. Yeah, sure. People are celebrating on arriving at the train. You're now going into here, into the depot. Now you still cannot reach. Oh, you don't need to slow down, sorry. Where is Permelberg? Permelberg is right here. So you ended up on the track this direction somehow. What the hell? Let's see, you are right here. You should know. And again, yeah, he is never going. Yeah, let's just go into the nearest depot. And I'm gonna sell you off. It's just a waste of time. I'm gonna clone you. I'm gonna send you on your way, and I'm gonna sell off this one. I'm not gonna even bother by. There we go. Will I? Not gonna even bother to build him extra tracks if he's just too stupid to go take the junction right here. There's a junction right here, and he should be going there into the station there, and then he was able to join it. So I'm not sure what that AI was all about. Yeah. Alright, but that's our connection that I actually wanted this straight through. Always oh, yeah, I was thinking a new train and already broken now, but of course it's the new one with a very low reliability. Yeah, that's my problem. Maybe I shouldn't have taken that deal. But yeah, it is what it is. Got to deal with it. Alright, I want to line this way out. Indeed, it's fairly flat terrain, so I'm gonna make it easy on myself is a big word. Should be able to have a fairly easy time. I'm gonna build my station here. And I'm thinking, eventually, stop station. Let's see. I want a line from here to here somewhere, and a line from here to here. At least to here. Yeah, only from here to. So from there, and a few stops, of course, on the way, and here with a few stops on the way. Because here we will. This line is both monorail and maglev, and I'm gonna join both of them in this direction. Both the monorail and the maglev. So it's not gonna be that busy, so I'm gonna keep it nice. I'm gonna keep it here with two platforms. Should be fine. Should be fine. Now let's see, where do we want to go? I want to eventually end up somewhere in a connection here. We have a nice big town with West Hartsoever here already, with 6,000 people in it. Looking at how I'm going to build my station right here. I don't want it too far out, but I don't need the space to go out, of course, right? So, no, I don't want a hyperdart. Actually, let's something like this. Then go there, indeed, and then we can have a... Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, this is indeed fine. That's nice. Alright, let's go out here. And then find the second next time where we are gonna join up. We are here. Or I could go up here. Or in between here. And we have Drogswijk, 800 inhabitants. We have Zwaagburg. Feels like a deja vu. Amsterdrecht. We have some big towns up in here, so I think it makes more sense to stop at least here. Rid this town of its annoying hills there. Yep, do this. I'm gonna do one cheesy bus station there to spread the station right there, and I'm gonna hook up in there. I'm gonna skip Uithuizelricht. Yeah, I'm gonna skip that. So let's hook these guys up in here as well. We all know the drill. Crossover, right? One tail after the station, up in this direction, somewhere here, not too far out actually. This is all fine as well, because we are already with a line there, so we can go up the hill here. For the edge of the jungle, towards this indeed. It's fine. It's perfect, but it's fine. You go there. You go there, you go there. Ooh, that's not fine. Let's remove a little bit of this. More. go there. Perfect. And then you can go here, yeah, indeed, and then a nice bridge over there. This, yep, and then hook you up in a straight diagonal line there. Nice. I don't want two-way signals, I want one-way signals. In either direction, indeed. Nice, that's one side done, then the other side. Let's zoom out a little bit. We are coming from here. So we have a small river to cross up in here. Let's not forget that piece. And yeah, I'm gonna destroy this part of the river. Not worth it to build a bridge up there. Ooh. But it is worth to remove no, this part of the hill there. Indeed. Same up there. Every now and then a little bit of terrain modification is allowed. Ooh, and I'm gonna definitely do some landscaping there, of course. I don't think anyone wants to sit in a train that goes to some kind of speed bump situation there. And you go there, and you go there, and then we have a small kink in this direction up to there. That's one, and that is two. Right, that's the second station connected, and then now all we need to do is go towards the end of the line. And I really hate how this is being built. This town. Go up here, go up here, go there. The hill. Is it worth it to put a station in there? I'm not really with a station so close there already. Eh. Yeah, sorry Kleinloosend. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen today. You go down. You go there. And we're gonna say bye-bye to this small river again. And then we cannot go... Cannot go over these fields. This plantation. We can go around it, or we should around it actually. Again, bye-bye river. Then I think it's nice. Go nice past this small hill there, up the hill here. Gonna keep trees off for a little bit for now. Let's go there. Actually go there and then immediately in this direction. Yeah, that's perfect. It's nice. And then we should be able to line it up. And yeah, we need to make a small kink in the jungle here. That's okay. That is okay. You go there, you go there, you go up the hill here. There's another farm up here. I think it's a ranch. Not a farm. One might say a ranch and a farm are almost the same. One might be almost right then, but it's still very different. Alright. More signals needed this way and this way indeed. And now we should have everything built. Let's check it out. Indeed, we almost have everything built. If only for this part right here and some two-way signals. And we need more signals here, so we definitely not build everything. A depot there. It's good. Build a depot at each station at least. Profits are still increasing, so that's very nice. I like it. I like it. Not that I really need the money, but still. As a good old tycoon, I always want more. Let's put some depots along the line here as well. You can come off the line there. Or like this indeed, you go there and then just hook up there, that's okay. Go up in here. You can come off the line there. Mirror you on the other side. Build a depot here. Make the same connection up in here. Mirror it all the way. Let's make sure that the signals are facing the right direction. There we go. So we have a depot here. We have a depot here, and this is a perfect spot for some more off-the-line depots right here. Here this food processing plant. You just need to go. All my landscaping tools. You need to lower that tiny part of the hill. People shouldn't complain about it. There we go. Hook you up as well. One more. There we go. More signals. There we go. And then, yeah, we definitely need some depots here as well. Because this is a too long of a stretch without. Yeah, and even though diagonal depots are again not my favorite, it is the... yeah. It's, I know it's not optimal, but it's gonna work for speed. There we go. Signals in the right direction indeed. Yeah, indeed, yeah, and it's fine. And then you go up here. Hook you up there. Depot here. Signal. That's one signal too much. There we go. Nice. Nice. Now, for some trains. We left 2 again. We again now have running 10 bits. 10 indeed. You go here. You go there. Follow along the line towards here. And then hook you up in here at Permelbergen. Clone you 4 times for now. And I said I was going to do a little bit of a cheesy bus station to increase the coverage. My train stations, both here and here. Ooh, that's too far away, apparently. But this is too far. This isn't. That's better. Okay, sure. Do I want the same here? I do. Can I go here? I can go here. Nice. Can I go one more here? Nope. It's too far. Kinda makes sense. That's fine. It's fine. Nice. And that's another section of the world hooked up to my nice network line. I like it. I like how it's coming along. Next episode, we're gonna hook up a line here and here for the maglev line, or perhaps somewhere. I'm gonna go this direction and this direction. I'm gonna make a more of a 90-degree turn instead of a diagonal line, like so. And then this from here to here will be maglev, and then from here this will be a joint station from both maglev and monorail lines, and then the monorail line from here towards here. So you have a nice connection. People celebrating. Now let's see. Did my buses make any sense? Yes, it did. It very much did. I think we more than half the total amount of passengers waiting. Beaumont Central was at 3,000, so that hasn't dropped down by very much. The rest has, so yeah, it makes sense to put more buses on the line apparently. We could do something similar right here. We have 2 sets of lines going here. And this is going to be interesting. Can I find a depot for my buses right here? I think it's here indeed. Nice. Let's clone 1, 2, 3, 4 on this line and 1, 2, 3, 4 on this line. And we are now looking at Ridderburg South up there. You can all go. Ridderburg Central, I think it has indeed the same set of buses going on. Bovenzaal East as well. Boven-Gast has just 6 buses, so that's not very much. We should definitely be able to improve on that. This tree is really interesting to see how I'm clicking either and both are still increasing with the amount of buses. I'm not sure how that is being handled. Let's how are you then same but not the same? Only thing is it's the set of order, but yeah. Okay. And then we have some buses going on here. Yep, indeed. Zuid-Heugel again. 2,000 passengers waiting. And it's all one set of vehicles, I think. Oh, it's also road vehicles. What are you transporting? Food! You are bringing me food. You are bringing food indeed from the forest station here, so don't need to improve on that. But I think the other set is that the same buses going on here? Oh, that's strange. Nope, that's different. Let's a few more of these then. We are at 285 road vehicles at the moment, so we can go on for a little bit longer. I think we should be able to improve. Same here as well. Here's my depot. And I think it's all the same. Yeah. Triple all the amount of buses. And then, at last but not least, let's do the same up here. We have a nice depot. Found. Interesting to see that these are not as busy as the other ones. That's interesting. Let's spin this. I wanted to pin it. There you go. Yeah, these are not really busy, these lines. That's interesting to see. And, well, but these are then again. That's interesting. Oh, you only have 4. Let's triple you as well. Off you go. Quickly go here. There he is. Clone you. You can then all go, that's fine. Let's quickly switch back towards town here. Helstel Centraal is very much busy. And I can imagine, again, same but not the same. But I'm gonna triple the amount of buses as well, and then this town doesn't have any bus stations where it's going. And then we have the same up here. You can go, by the way, now. I think these are all, quite busy. Not as busy as the other ones in comparison. I'm only gonna double this, not triple it. Off you go, and then we have some more buses going on in here. depot there. Let's quickly see. Just 2. But again, these aren't really that busy, these stations, so I'm gonna clone you. Gonna triple it anyway. So yeah, and then Permtrecht is fine as well. There's of course, yeah, we have 9 vehicles on that line. That's a shuttle line up here towards the. Oh no, this was the bar. These are. That's this line right here, I think. Yeah, it's indeed these. We can clone a few of those as well. Still, that's you. Let's go to 12 up there. Nice. That's a massive expansion of our road vehicle amount of road vehicles. We now have 324. So I think it's at least 50 road vehicles being built extra. That's nice. So let's see if that is helping with the amount of passengers in the waiting on all these stations. Yeah, ending the episode right here as well. So it turns out it helps to put more buses on the line. Who would have thought? Yeah, ending the line episode right here. Well, we are looking at North Wamskeg with 132,000 inhabitants. Nice big town. Next episode, we are gonna fill in this void right here with some lines, with at least a maglev line going from here and then all the way up there, and then let's see if we can find some more nice opportunities to hook up into a some sort of cargo network up here as well. I think it's plenty of opportunity. But yeah, if you don't want to miss out on those next episodes, hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed yet. Leave a like if you did enjoy the episode, and I hope to see you all in the next episode. Take care, everybody. Bye bye.